Did I make it in time to get the worm? I did not. It's just the one worm, so should be alright. Famous last words. Maybe I should use a bomb. Score doubler, not important. So I guess the benefit there is, in the off chance I get something really good from the random item, that the worm is out of the way. Giant ghost. Jump over these carefully. Like one of the few spots in the game where I feel like falling is better than jumping off of a ledge. Even though there are definitely situations where you'll need to jump within elevator platforms. Stay on this side of the bat. Stay on the lower level. Use a flare from a little farther away. So I'm not accidentally running into it. Really, there's no reason for me to go for those bombs. I've got plenty. And you just picked up air also. Probably should have waited for the ghost to show up on that. Coming from the left. Wanted to make sure that statue wasn't going to turn to its home spot right when the bomb blast goes, and I've messed up the jump. Okay, still had plenty of time to get through. One thing I should be prepared to do is when I'm on the side of the screen like that, and I feel like there's a chance of a ghost showing up right away. Preemptive air blast, then if it's a splitter, I'm in very big trouble. It would only help if it's a giant ghost or a small one. Even a small one might still catch me in the recovery. So maybe it's not such a great idea. Might depend on if it's my only option with other obstacles going around me. Hey there, Sir HC Man. Thank you for the good luck. Hope your weekend's treating you well. What have you been up to recently, video game wise? Remember to get the red key. Taking down Christmas stuff. Small ghost. Aladdin on SNES. TMNT the next. Oh, TMNT2 on the NES the other day. That's an infinitely better game than the original TMNT, which I'm sure was a program created by people who dislike children, because that game is almost impossible. And is just full of jank. TMNT 2 and 3 are both solid beat-em-ups. I feel like the first game more. Well, it's definitely got more variety, but all of the, like, some of this has to be me not knowing how the game works, but so many of the enemies just seem like unfair. And lots of dead ends towards the end of the game. I have zero compunctions using constant save states to get through that. I did enjoy both the number 2 and 3 beat-em-ups because they had a reasonable level of difficulty and some okay battle mechanics. Probably should not have gotten that error already. Is it number 2 where you have like that extra powerful jump slash? Like you jump and attack right away to get like a little extra powerful attack. Oh, you farmed max scrolls. Well, that will definitely smooth over some rough edges. And if I were, I'm just gonna say I'm never going to do that. I'm never gonna beat that game without save states or whatever, but if I were to, then loading up on scrolls is the way to go. So do you have any ideas on what kind of gaming you'll be playing next? Yeah, the game is unfair, so why shouldn't we be too, right? That's kind of the deal in this as well. In Spelunker HD Deluxe, there's some championship levels that are harder. And while there's not much in the way of cheat codes, there's maybe some things that can be done to mitigate the harshness. Battletoads and Double Dragon on NES. Oh, you're beating all the Battletoads games. Well, good luck with that. So how would you, if you know enough about all the Battletoads games, which would be like the top 3 most difficult? The only one I have any experience within is the NES original. And I don't think I ever made it much past the turbo tunnels. Small ghost. Let's wait for some spikes. So I haven't played much beyond the NES and Game Boy titles. I remember seeing a little bit of the SNES versions of, must have been Battletoads and Double Dragon, or maybe it was, I don't know which version it was, but it had pretty good looking graphics. Oh, yeah, there was an arcade version? Okay, we got a worm coming in along with the ghosts. See if we can get the worm out of the way. Small ghost. Don't stay up there, because I'll just get boxed in by the worm. Plenty of time for more air. Yeah, I can't remember which one I'm thinking of. Should have waited to pick up that air. They made a more recent new Battletoads game for Xbox. Ceiling cave-in. Ghost on the left. Not enough safe time to get through without the spikes. Didn't like the first level of the Xbox version. Okay, a little safer placement there. So, giant ghosts. Thankfully, the giant ones are slower. I didn't get sandwiched. If that had been a splitting ghost, I would have been in big trouble. Use bombs for safety. So about the only kind of cheesing or cheating I've ever seen in this game would be when playing online. Sometimes the players can kind of desynchronize a little bit, and then the game has a little trouble figuring out what to do with ghosts. So they might only show up in one person's world or not the other person's world, and then you can kind of use that to your advantage. You can figure out where the other ghosts are, then you might, if they're not in your world, you might still be able to disintegrate them just by walking through where they would be. But that's kind of still pretty iffy. Or one technique I remember seeing was like kind of stutter stepping very slowly so that you could get a delay between where your character is. And if it counted as standing where the ghost was, then the ghost would disintegrate because it thinks that it's made contact with you. That's pretty situational. I can't remember if that was with the original HD or HD Deluxe. Maybe both, maybe just one. I didn't need to go down there. Little suboptimal placement of the bomb there. If I'd have missed that jump onto the rope, I would have been a goner. I just about got crushed by that same pillar again, because I was looking for the ghost again. But I remembered at the last second that I need to keep moving. Don't trust the pillars in this level. I mean, as long as you stay walking in the same direction, you're fine. But getting distracted can be bad. Okay, getting through, getting closer to stage 30. So this, on the next stage, is the first thing I've encountered where there's a lack of air. What is going on? It's a giant ghost. I know there's later stages where, like the whole area, I think it's area 7, the fiery one. This is invincibility to a certain degree. So the fire area, I think, has generally fewer energy recharges, so that'll be a little bit more of a strategic placement. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. I was a little worried about the swinging platform. I had plenty of opportunity to make that jump without running into the jet or not having enough space. Let's wait for some spikes. Remember this jet? That bomb was a little on the close side. Don't know why sometimes I can get that second statue to move and sometimes not. Okay, let's wait for a ghost. See where it's coming from. Right side. No cave in danger here. What's the odds that there will be a ghost spawning from the right? All keys collected. Okay, stage 30. Don't set a bomb. Also, this part slows me down because I don't think there's any safe way to get down there. And I gotta wait for these. Okay. That was cutting it close. I have to use a bomb here, so shouldn't have worried about waiting. Can use a bomb here. Where is the ghost coming from? Oh, this was a bad idea. Okay, at least it was just a small one. Made it back to safety. Didn't run out of energy. Alright, so far, farthest I've ever gotten. Deathless. And I'm going to carefully look and see where I actually need to go to get a key. Don't go left, that's just going to be collectible. I am going to patiently wait for a ghost to show up. There's energy here and I don't want to get stuck on the right side. Okay, the ghost is approaching from the left. Can just take a little peek what's in the near future. I mean, if I was really good, I would try to jump across the pit there in such a way that I only use up half of the collapsing platforms, but I'm not going to tempt fate with that. There's the exit. Success.